My name's Olivia Quigley, and I live in Winthrop, Massachusetts. I've been involved with the American Heart Association for as long as I can remember. I had my sudden cardiac arrest at age 6, and I'm now 15. When I was 6 years old, I was playing gym in my school. I then had a sudden cardiac arrest. The teachers came up and did CPR on me right away. They had a medical response plan in place.
I got the phone call every parent dreads. Olivia has collapsed. The EMTs have been called. I naturally jumped into my car, flew down the road, arrived at her schools, just as the EMTs were using the defibrillator to bring my daughter back to life. Olivia was taken into the ER, where they managed to stabilize her. As she was being moved to the NICU, she suffered a second cardiac arrest. She was put into a drug-induced coma and put on life support, where she stayed for the following week. Olivia's recovery has been a long recovery. Extended hospital stays, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech and language therapy, and all the way through that she has worked and been diligent and worked extremely hard to bring us to where she is today.
This impacted my life in many ways. I had to move schools because of my short-term memory loss I got. I had to quit many activities too. I quit basketball, baseball, swimming. Now I do different sports. I did dance for a few years and I did taekwondo. I'm now an adult black belt, which I wouldn't have been if I didn't have my cardiac arrest. And I now work there, which is great. I just feel so thankful for all my teachers and the EMTs that arrived and helped save my life, that I feel like now I have to do something.
While Olivia was still in hospital, the American Heart Association, and in particular Alison, reached out to us and they were the lifeline.
Olivia is one of the best. She's been with us ever since she was 6 when she suffered her cardiac event, and she's been with us more than half her life, advocating and sharing her story.
I've been working for 9 years of my life to put AEDs in schools. I've gone around to share my story with many people, to educate them. I started very young, sharing my story at the State House.
You know, at the Heart Association, the best part of my job is the volunteers and the advocates and their willingness to really share their stories. Olivia really felt it was vitally important and critical that she was able to use her voice to help others.
I helped with the American Heart Association to get new laws passed. One law required to put AEDs in every school. The other law required all schools to have a medical emergency response plan.
She saw firsthand how both of those things saved her life, and she wanted to make sure that they were able to save others. So passionate and dedicated to the cause. You know, nothing has really ever stopped her. She's so determined. I believe whatever she wants to do, whatever she sets her mind to, she will be successful.
What I would like people to know is that I am just one person with one story. I show that cardiac arrest can happen to anyone, not just old people. Preparation and education is important, because you'll never know when it's your time to save a life.